Welcome to Part 2 of Writing a Business Plan. In Part 1, we discussed the executive summary and company description sections of the business plan. In this part of the course, we'll discuss other sections of the business plan, such as market analysis, organization and management, product or service line, and marketing and sales. Let's jump right in. Market analysis. A thorough analysis of the target market, including its size, growth rate, and client demographics, is provided in the market analysis part of a business plan. Understanding the market's potential for success and obtaining finance from lenders or investors both depend on this part. Finding out the size of the target market is the first stage in doing a market analysis. This entails being aware of the market's overall spending patterns as well as the size of potential clients' wallets. Market research can be used to get this data. It can be carried out using surveys, focus groups, or secondary sources including industry publications and governmental statistics. The target market's growth rate should next be understood. Making predictions regarding the market's potential for the future and figuring out the company's growth potential may both be done using this knowledge. A market with a high growth rate indicates that there is a great demand for the goods or services the company provides, whereas a market with a low growth rate indicates that the market is saturated or in decline. The next stage is to look at the client demographics after determining the target market's size and growth rate. This entails knowing who the clients are and any pertinent information about their age, income, geography, and other characteristics. A customer profile may be created using this data, allowing the business to focus its marketing and sales efforts on the demands of the target market. The market analysis should look at the market competitors in addition to the client demographics. This includes knowing who the rival companies are, what their advantages and disadvantages are, and how the business may set itself apart from them. By using this data to create a competitive analysis, the business may better understand the market and create winning strategies. Any market trends and modifications that are affecting the target market should be discussed in the market analysis. Understanding any technological developments, alterations in consumer preferences, or modifications to the regulatory landscape that may have an impact on the market is part of this. The business can be better prepared to respond to any market issues by keeping an eye on these patterns and changes. A summary of the results and conclusions, including the market's overall size and growth rate, customer demographics, competition, and any trends and changes impacting the market, should be included in the market analysis. The business plan for the company should be based on this information, which should be presented in a clear and straightforward manner. The market analysis portion of a business plan, in conclusion, offers a thorough analysis of the target market, including its size, growth rate, and client demographics. The business can better understand the market and position itself to prosper in the competitive climate by doing a thorough market analysis. To maximize the likelihood of success, this information should be included in the business plan as it is essential for obtaining funding. Organization and management. A crucial part of a business plan is the organization and management section, which offers a thorough overview of the management team and organizational structure of the company. This section is crucial for proving to stakeholders like lenders, investors, and other interested parties that the organization has the right structure and leadership in place to accomplish its goals. The management team of the company is discussed in the first paragraph of the organization and management section. This should include a summary of the major players, including their names, positions held, and educational backgrounds. It's critical to emphasize each member of the management team's relevant experience and credentials, as well as their position and duties within the organization. This knowledge can help to establish the company's competence and subject matter knowledge, as well as its ability to succeed. A description of the organizational structure of the business is provided in the next section of the organization and management section. This should include a diagram or chart outlining the various divisions or departments inside the business as well as the linkages of reporting between various levels of management. The organizational structure ought to be planned to be effective, efficient, and in line with the goals and objectives of the business. In order to make sure that the business is well positioned for success, it should also consider any potential future plans for growth, expansion, or acquisition. The organization and management section should contain details on key individuals and their roles and duties in addition to an overview of the management team and organizational structure. This comprises a breakdown of the roles and responsibilities of every member of the management team, as well as a description of their performance goals and any pertinent success measures. This information can help to ensure that the business is working effectively and efficiently and can serve to provide a clear picture of the management and decision-making processes used by the organization. The corporate governance structure of the business should also be taken into account in the organization and management section. This includes information on the ownership structure of the business, any committees or boards of directors, and the policies and practices the business has in place for making decisions and managing risk. The company can make sure that it is making informed decisions, managing risks efficiently, and conducting business in a transparent and responsible manner by having a well-defined corporate governance structure in place. An overview of the management team, organizational structure, and corporate governance framework should be included in the Organization and Management section's summary of findings and conclusions. The business plan for the company should be based on this information, which should be presented in a clear and straightforward manner. Product or service line. A key portion of a business plan that gives a thorough description of the goods and services the company offers is the product or service line section. The value that the firm offers to its consumers in the market should be highlighted in this area for the benefit of investors, lenders, and other stakeholders. The company's products or services are described in the first section of the product or service line section. This should include a thorough breakdown of the features, advantages, and cost details for each good or service. A product or service's features or its unique qualities are properties that set it apart from competing goods and services on the market. The advantages are results that customers can anticipate from using a product or service or its benefits. The company's pricing strategy, along with any discounts, promotions, or special deals, should be explained in detail in the pricing information. The product or service line section should include information about the company's target market in addition to a description of the product or service. This includes information on the customer's age, income, education, and location, as well as any particular wants or preferences that the business's goods or services are intended to satisfy. Understanding the target market helps the business create a more successful marketing plan and better position its goods and services to satisfy clients. A competitive analysis is the following portion of the product or service line section. Including a description of any competitive advantages or drawbacks, this should compare the company's goods or services to those provided by its rivals. A description of the company's standing in the market, including its market share and brand recognition, should also be included in the competition study. The corporation may create a more effective competitive strategy and put itself in a better position to compete in the market by comprehending the competitive landscape. The product or service line section should include details on the company's production and delivery procedures in addition to the competitive analysis. This comprises an explanation of the production or delivery procedure, as well as any supply chain management or logistics plans the business may have in place. The business may guarantee that its goods or services are of high quality and are delivered to its clients on time and within budget by putting in place a well-defined production and delivery procedure. A summary of the results and conclusions should be included in the product or service line section, together with a description of the supplied goods and services, the target market, the competitive landscape, and the manufacturing and delivery process. The business plan for the company should be based on this information, which should be presented in a clear and straightforward manner. Marketing and sales. A business plan's crucial marketing and sales section details the company's marketing and sales tactics and offers a roadmap for attracting and keeping customers. This part is crucial for outlining the company's strategies for generating revenue and achieving its goals in order to show investors, lenders, and other stakeholders. The target market of the business is described in the first section of the marketing and sales section. This entails a thorough examination of the customer's demographics, which include their age, income, level of education, location, and any unique demands or preferences. The business can create a more successful marketing and sales plan that is suited to the wants and needs of its target market by understanding that market. The company's marketing strategy is covered in the following section of the marketing and sales section. This should contain a thorough justification of how the business intends to reach its target market and advertise its goods or services. This could combine public relations, direct marketing, advertising, and other marketing strategies. In order to effectively convey to customers the advantages of the company's goods or services, the marketing strategy should be built on a solid grasp of the target market and the competitive landscape. The company's sales strategy is covered in the next section of the marketing and sales section. This should contain a thorough explanation of how the business intends to market and sell its goods and services to its target market. Direct sales, indirect sales made through distributors or resellers, and online sales may all be combined in this. The sales plan should be developed to contact and engage potential consumers in an efficient manner and should be founded on a full understanding of the target market and the competitive landscape. The marketing and sales section should provide details on the company's pricing strategy in addition to the marketing and sales initiatives. This should contain a thorough breakdown of the company's pricing strategy, along with any discounts, promotions, or exclusive deals. In order to effectively compete in the market and make a profit for the company, the pricing strategy should be built on a solid grasp of the target market and the competitive environment. The company's customer service approach is covered in the section on marketing and sales that follows. This should include a thorough justification of how the business intends to offer its clients superior support and customer service. This may combine in-person help, live chat support, email support, and telephone support. In order to successfully meet the wants and preferences of its consumers, the customer service strategy should be built on a solid grasp of the target market and the competitive landscape. An overview of the target market, marketing and sales techniques, pricing strategy, and customer service strategy should all be included in the marketing and sales section, along with a summary of the results and conclusions. The business plan for the company should be based on this information, which should be presented in a clear and straightforward manner. The marketing and sales section of a business plan, in conclusion, is an essential section that describes the company's marketing and sales strategies and offers a roadmap for attracting and keeping customers. This part is crucial for outlining the company's strategies for generating revenue and achieving its goals in order to show investors, lenders, and other stakeholders. A strong and thorough marketing and sales section can help to boost the company's credibility and its chances of success. In summary, a business plan is an important document for any firm and should be written carefully and meticulously. It should offer a successful roadmap and accurately reflect the organization's vision, goals, and tactics. A business plan can assist in obtaining funds and drawing in new partners, clients, and staff by conducting extensive research and containing all pertinent information. Other sections of the business plan will be further discussed in another video. Remember, every expert was once a beginner. If you want to learn how to start a business, get my book, How to Start a Business, a course in a book by Online Pro. Check out the link below. Thanks for joining us. Smash that like button, subscribe for more awesome content, and hit the notification bell for more empowering content.